So this is one of the many reasons why I love North Bay. Go to the right place, and the view here is fantastic. Can't really see the lake and the islands through the trees, but when the lookout point is open, I'll probably go stop by there. That's all I really came up here to show people. Now for how I got this thing down here. The road, not too great. I actually parked in a bunch of soft soil, so I gotta get this thing out of here soon. Good thing I've only been parked for a couple seconds. But yeah, it's definitely a beautiful place to go out and look over the city up here, but I'd say come up with a car if you're on a sport bike or a dirt bike or enduro or whatever. Never exactly found out what that is. There's usually cars parked there. Gone in there once with my enduro and ran into somebody and he told me to get the fuck out, so I'm gonna assume it's a no trespassing area. Don't see any signs. Oh fuck. There we go. And you have the colleges here. Canadore College and the Pissing University. Is he actually turning? Yeah, he's actually turning. Yeah, what I actually came out here to talk about was small displacement bikes and you. Now, I'm pretty familiar now with small displacement bikes. I've ridden a few. I have ridden the old Ninja 250 and everything like that. I'm on the Ninja 300. I've ridden a couple small enduros, like the KLX and the CRF that I used to own. So I'd like to say I'm pretty familiar with the topic. And, oh god, the wind's going right in my eyes. And I'm feeling pretty confident I can speak to it when I say that these are really fun bikes. I feel like I can say that without hesitation. It's pretty common knowledge, I think, that a small motorcycle that you can try to ride as fast as you can would be more fun than trying to ride something like an R6 slower than the bike wants to go. Granted, I will give you that using an R6, you have room to grow into it. With these, you grow into them pretty quick, but after you grow into them, get used to what they can do. Wow, I was in like 5th gear. Get used to what they can do. That's when you can actually have some fun with these things. Whoops. But yeah, once you get used to the power these things put down, Oh fuck, why did I go to these lights? Something about the lights in North Bay. Oh yeah, about another good view of the lake over there. Guess I am watching the road out of the corner of my eye. Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, you start improving on your riding skills in general until you feel like you can handle a larger bike, or you just upgrade to a larger bike and take it easy on that. Obviously my plan from last year was, you know, get the enduro, ride the snot out of it until next year, where I'll get a faster bike, because at the time I didn't know how well I would react to having an enduro or any kind of motorcycle for that matter. So, keeping with being the smart, responsible man I am, I decided to stick to a small bike for now until I'm absolutely sure I can handle it. Am I sure I can handle it? Yeah, sure, but I like to rev the ball bag off stuff. It's something I like to do. And that's what these things are good for. Is just revving the ball bag off them with very little repercussion. I mean, I think this thing tops out in like 45 kilometers an hour in first gear. I wouldn't know. I usually don't even look at the speedo, to be honest with you. But I usually keep track of what gear I'm in, and that gives me a general idea of how fast I'm going. And that's just, you know, based on how many revs I'm doing. I'm in fourth gear now. You know, I look down quick, 5,000 RPM. I'm going about 50 something. But that's because my tach's a lot quicker to read than my old bike speedo. Because my old enduro didn't have a tach; it had a giant speedo that told you, okay, yeah, you're doing 70. All right, whatever. Now, when it comes to small bikes, as far as I'm concerned, if you get the right enduro, you know, I can't even say that anymore because I'm riding a small sport bike. Like, either one does you well, and each different small bike has its purpose. Like, the Ninja 300 is counted as sport touring, and if you look, it has like forward foot pegs and higher. Come on, really? You know, to each their own when it comes to bikes. Me, I've fallen in love with the Ninja 300 and the 700 kilometers I've put on it. Because it's light, it's maneuverable. You know, you do whatever you want to it and you'll still probably make the turn. Okay, when it comes down to like how fun the bike is, I don't know. It's another to each their own, right? I mean, some people would like the ability to go off-road. What I liked about my old bike, the CRF 230, was it weighed 260 pounds. And it was just so light and nimble that you could do whatever you wanted. You know, and once again, very little to no repercussion. Now this one, it's a little bit heavier, but you don't feel it. Like, it still feels just as nimble as the CRF 230. My eyes are watering because my visor's cracked. Wow, that's nice. The hell's making that sound? Oh. That explains it. They're finally starting to clean the sidewalks. Maybe we'll get to the road soon. Yeah. So, that's really all I can speak to on this is, you know, like, all small bikes I've ridden, fairly fun. Ninja 300 just has got the most power out of all the small bikes I've ridden in the 250cc class. And that makes it its own special brand of fun, I guess.